It's time for Sock Account Sniffing Saturdays. I'm actually kidding. It's not really going to be a thing. You know, I already have show off Saturdays, so. I got a couple comments on my video, The Last Gamer Exposes Happy Console Gamer, where I talked about a video where The Last Gamer actually did expose Happy Console Gamer for, you guessed it, surprise, surprise, shilling the Nintendo Switch a couple years ago. Well, I got a comment from Celoidvania, and before I break this apart and rip it apart, I'm going to share this comment with you. I'll try to clean up the text wherever possible, okay? I'm not going to put this on the screen because I don't really want to, you know, I mean, there's a lot of misspelling here. It's hard to look at, okay? It's the opposite of comment of the day, all right? So Lloydvania says, HCJ is such a good guy. He started his channel before Wi-Fi. I think there's no Y in Wi-Fi there, Chief. And smartphones were even out. The guy refuses to accept any donations at all. You can't even send him something unless you go through him first and confirm it's fan art or homemade. The Last Gamer is the bad guy. Like, really, he can't find anything better to do than pick at people. He owned everything ever made. Just imagine being a billionaire having race cars at... Wait, billionaire? Having race cars and arcade in your house, everything and anything you could ever want, not even needing any punctuation. Motherfucker, no periods. Not even needing to work for anything. Having a family also, but he's sitting in his mansion on his phone watching every YouTuber and picking apart with two P's there, their whole life to find one little thing he can run his mouth about, laugh out loud. Just imagine him waking up trillionaire? A trillionaire? Now he's upgraded in your comment from a billionaire to a trillionaire in the mansion. So unhappy that out of everything he can do, he chooses to pick at the guy who lives in an apartment. I think it has one P. Fuck it. Oh my God. Yeah, I think the misspelling is on purpose here. Yeah, it's on purpose. No one could be that fucking stupid. With his wife and baby who's done this for years, yeah, his forbid. He agreed to talk about some true things Nintendo wanted him to say for a review model. I'm sure if it were not true, he would later say that, just like he did mention Joy-Con Drift later. Not everyone is the Last Gamer and can just buy everything. Must have been a day he was bored of going, looky what I have, what a pathetic creature. Also, Last Gamer is the only gaming channel I've never enjoyed. Y'all, his content sucks, even worse than John Hancock's. Almost. Okay. Well, a couple things there. You say you make the claim that Happy Console Gamer, first off, doesn't accept any donations. Well, I went to his channel and guess what I saw? Celoidvania? A big old blue join button. So he does definitely accept those joins, that $5 a month from his audience. He definitely does. Also, he has a Patreon. Though noted, it's $1 donations on Patreon. Not that bad. But he does have the Patreon, and he does have the join, meaning he definitely accepts donations. So we're going to refute that when you say he doesn't accept any donations at all. Later on, you talk about, no, I'm not even going to go into this bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit here, right? And of course, Joel is not a trillionaire. Pretty positive he's not a trillionaire or possibly a billionaire. I don't know. I'm sure he has some money. I don't know about his particular finances. All right. I was not a fan of the GoFundMe. I'll say that. All right. Just putting that out there. I was not a fan of the GoFundMe because he chooses not to have insurance and he had that problem, which sucked. I hate that he had those issues, but I don't think a guy like that, and he has a Skyline. I don't think a guy with a Skyline really needs any charity donations. I'll just say that. Putting that out there, right? Also, there's another comment from someone, Tyler B18 Turbo. Here's a weird thing, right? Celoidvania and Tyler 18 B18 Turbo have the same exact channel icon. Literally the same exact channel icon. This other comment from you, I don't know which one's going to be designated as a Zoc account. I don't know which one, but you can only has one, all right? Here, all right? Because you didn't come by and you didn't make me aware that it was a sock account. So you're fucking disrespecting me, all right? Okay? So I'm not sure which one I'm going to keep, but just make it duly noted. I'm probably going to keep Soloidvania because that's the one also that was already here. Tyler is the new one. Now, Tyler left a story about how, which could be completely made up, a long story about how you met this guy and he bought you a game console and you had problems with drugs and he pinned your comment. And you said there's way bigger problems in here in this comment. This comment is even worse than the first one. It's even stupider in parts than the first one. All right. And okay, I'm talking to both of you, which is one person, Tyler and Soloidvania. At no point did I ever say explicitly that Happy Console Gamer was a really bad person. Okay? I don't think Joel said he was a really bad person. The thing I criticize the guy on, and the thing Joel criticizes the guy on, also Joel, who I've criticized before, by the way, just putting that out there, we criticize him on his shameless shilling. Here's a possibility. Maybe, just maybe, possibly, one thing I would like to help and to improve is this guy's shameless shilling. Imagine a scenario where you got the Happy Console Gamer, right? Everything stays the same, except maybe the fucking join button. Remove that off your channel and the Patreon. Everything stays the same, except you get a guy that maybe is happy sometimes, but also not so happy about certain games or certain movies, right? Maybe that could be a change, huh? You know, he could still be the Happy Console Gamer, right? Nothing wrong with being happy, but no one's happy all the time. And no one comes to a channel and comments on the same exact upload with the same exact icon saying the same exact fucking things. So on this first and probably last edition of Sock Account Sniffing Saturdays, big cocaine sniff there, you have been sniffed out. So goodbye to one of you. Maybe I'll flip a coin on which one gets the ban. I'll keep one of you.